Get ready for a remarkable journey from a small village in Norfolk to the bright lights of the Ashes Test. Aussie cricket sensation, from Norfolk to the Ashes. Imagine a cricket player, Jake Weatherald, who's on the cusp of making his Australia Test debut, and a few English players are left wondering, who is this guy? Well, his story is anything but straightforward. Uncapped Weatherald, part of an initial 15-man squad, has an intriguing cricketing CV. Born in Darwin, he's represented South Australia and Tasmania, but his path also led him to England for some memorable summers of club cricket. After a successful stint with Barnsley Woolly Miners CC in 2022, Weatherald found himself in Norfolk 2 years later as the overseas pro for Great Witchingham CC. This village, with a population of a few hundred, was once home to the famous Bernard Matthews, the Turkey Company boss. But here's where it gets interesting, there's an England connection. Former Test spinner Monty Panesar, an Ashes winner in 2009 and 2010-11, was among Weatherald's club teammates. "We're all behind you, Weathers," the club posted on social media after his selection news. Weatherald's impact at Great Witchingham was immediate. In his first innings, he scored a solid 27, but it was against Frinton, 2 months later, that he truly shone, smashing 142 off just 82 deliveries. Captain James Hale had this to say, "I haven't played pro-level cricket, but I've seen a good standard of club cricket, and Jake's technique was the best I've ever seen. He was incredibly compact. Jake had a reputation as a white ball player, but I think that's because he scored a century in a Big Bash final and was labelled a hitter. But to me, he looked more like a red ball cricketer. His defense was rock solid, and his ability to attack anything slightly short or wide was exceptional." How did Weatherald fit into the team dynamic at Great Witchingham? Hale explained, "He fitted in seamlessly. It was a great time in his life as he'd just gotten married in Italy, and he joined us in England almost immediately after. He wanted to enjoy his cricket with less pressure, and he was fantastic, always the life of the party in the changing room. A lot of the jokes and banter revolved around Jake and his energetic personality." Weatherald finished the season with 604 runs from 19 games, including 5 50s and a century. However, he fell just 9 runs short of Hale's tally. Hale said, "It's every club cricketer's dream to outshine someone who might open the batting for Australia, but I must add that he scored more league runs than me, and I batted a few more times in the season. Still, if we look at the stats, I scored more runs than Jake, and I took more wickets than Monty Panesar that season, a story I'll cherish forever." Weatherald's journey to the Australian squad is impressive. He boasts a first-class record of 5,269 runs at an average of 37.63, with 13 centuries and a highest score of 198. And he places a strong emphasis on mental well-being and the right mindset. Hale added, "It was fascinating to glimpse the pro level of cricket through Jake's experiences. He assists in culture groups in Tasmania, creating a brilliant cricket environment, all to prepare for opportunities like this." Weatherald will now face one of England's quickest attacks in years, with Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, and Josh Tongue leading the pace options. Hale said, "From my conversations with Jake, he thrives against express bowling. Remember his century in the Big Bash final? That was against Jofra Archer. In club cricket, we don't often see the full extent of his skills because he's not facing 90 miles per hour bowlers. But we did get a glimpse when Copdoc's Michael Ray, who's played for New Zealand A, bowled to him. Jake's pull shot was lightning quick, and he absolutely dominated. I think he'll handle England's pace well. The pitches might be spicy, and opening the batting will be challenging. But he understands the conditions, and he's ready for the task." And this is the part most people miss. Weatherald's journey from Norfolk to the Ashes is a testament to the power of club cricket and the impact it can have on a player's career. It's a story of hard work, talent, and the right mindset, and it's a reminder that cricket can take you on incredible journeys, no matter where you start. So, what do you think? Will Weatherald make his Ashes debut? And what impact will his club cricket experience have on his performance? Let's discuss in the comments.